At least another.
Even if it,
at least another half hour.
yeah,
Then yeah,
I
put
would
the
say
string back up.
I would say don't. 30 minutes is
We don't know what's
No,
going to happen, and if something big might happen, that the
yes,
string
but
might miss.
if
Alright.
something big does happen, okay.
Yeah, don't worry about it right now. What happened happened.
Yeah, we can explain it.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
So yeah, fucking internet went dead for a moment. It shut down everything. That's what happened.
Yep.
So, okay, so it did roll. You overheal for you get 15 healing from Hina. So you're to full. And let's see. Hi, kitty cat. How are you? Okay, so you're healed up. Kaku, you noticed a city. What looks to be the city you think off in the distance to the northeast of where you landed. Looks like it'll be a couple days travel to get there, though.
I did see a city off that way. It'll take a few days to get us there. I had hoped that this would have taken us to the safe house. Payne and what was the other guy's name?
Regis.
That Payne and Regis told us about. But apparently not.
You're gonna have to fill me in on who those people are, and also, I'm assuming she's our mark. They're supposed to save her.
Mm-hmm. No, she's not.
And why did we
you're
save
the
her?
other. Because if I can present someone from suffering, I will.
And as this is happening, Iku just goes up to this person and goes, "Are you okay?"
A little sore, but yeah.
Could you come over here so I can check over you and make sure you don't have any infections?
Sure. And she just kind of kneels down to you.
Oh, and here's a cookie while you check.
She takes the cookie. She looks confused.
And she literally sees him put his hand into this void and just pulls out a cookie.
So,
Okay, one day Iku will ask for a power from a god where he can just put his hand into it like a space, and it just tears a fabric in reality, and all it is just an endless cookie portal. That's all it does. But yeah,
you know what? I'm pretty sure you pulled out more cookies than you had already at this point. So I'm just gonna say you just have infinite cookies now.
He got a bag of holding that has the guy accidentally did wild magic and is now just a cookie that is just constantly spawning cookies in it.
Yeah, there's only one cookie in the bag when it got hit by wild magic, and now it infinitely clones cookies every time you reach in. So if you ever were to turn the bag inside out and empty it, only one cookie would come out. But as long as you keep that cookie in and keep reaching in, it'll pull out infinite cookies.
Oh god! Imagine if wild magic hit it again, and it made it so it always spawns cookies, and you open the bag by accident and pull out this cookie, and then it kills the world because it just constantly spawned cookies, and it just turns into a tsunami of cookies. And that's how the world ended.
At that point, a god's gonna intervene.
Yeah, Ifrit. And he'll just be sitting there fucking dying of laughter.
Oh, you put your bag of holding inside a portable hole or another bag of holding, and instead of just tearing open a portal to the astral plane, it just summons a giant cookie.
It opens a portal to the cookie plane.
No, it opens.
Yes!
It opens a portal to the cookie
No.
dimension.
Yeah, that'll be amazing. He could be like, "This is where I live now," and then he becomes, becomes a demigod of the cookie dimension.
But yeah,
So-
Iker, roll your
as,
medicine.
Oh my Jesus Christ! Yes, thank you. Okay, 15,
Mm.
and he's
I
going to
will
use.
say-
He's using guidance still, so that's 15, 16, 17.
All right. She
So how does he do?
Yeah, she looks all right. She looks like
Oh.
she'll be fine.
And he is using the healing kit on her.
All right, you use some salves and stuff to just help with any swelling around her, on her face and or like around her wrists.
So as he's like wrapping a bandage up with this basically alcohol and a solvent to basically cool down like cuts and that, and basically reduce the swelling on bruises. Is it? So what's your name?
My name is
Do you
Elite.
remember?
I'm afraid not. I
Mm.
Would you how would you like to be called Sally for now?
I feel like something with an A is a bit closer.
Annie?
That'll work for now, I guess.
When we get back to Lapis, I think I know of a place where you'd be welcome to stay.
I can
And
take
you'd be
them.
kept safe as well.
I can take them to
I will
church.
say, remember, we aren't supposed to be in town for a week, but
I can take them to
hopefully
a
he can
church.
meet up with us.
I can take them to a church of Ifrit. They will give them shelter. Because that's one of my traits.
So I don't think we have an issue with not being in town for a week, given the fact that we're in the middle of a desert.
Oh,
The shit.
and,
you calm down. The city's that way.
Oh, and my name's...
So you're the other half of Vin. I saw you once before.
They're half of. Oh right, yeah, the thing. Right. Yeah, I still don't know how the fuck that works, but hey, here we are. Or here, I guess we are. That makes sense. I guess. Anyways,
Isn't even looking at Tarask.
And,
Best is just acting like Tarask isn't even there at the moment.
now, given that their teleportation thing fucked up, I hope they're willing to compensate. Also, I'm assuming they weren't expecting a stowaway.
No, but most likely with us taking her away from that man.
Which, by the
this
way,
will
is
most
a
likely
stupid
hurt
move.
his
We could have just
reputation
left.
even more.
Which, by the way, is a stupid move. We could have died there. I prefer living because, if I'm dead, I can't be fucking around with people.
Well, he was
Listen,
not.
I'm willing to. I'm willing to die for many reasons, but unless she has some actual value, which does she because I wasn't around, she could be some ungodly powerful mage or something. In which case, fine, we did a good job.
Tarask, we don't know right now because they have memory problems, but depending
of course they
when
do.
they get
memory back, then we can see. Oh, and hey, it's good to see you again.
Hello, I don't remember. Do I remember you?
You see,
I don't remember.
you currently see a dwarf.
I was just like, yeah, that's a,
Because I don't think I remember many of you, except for maybe one of you.
You do. You did hear Ikrug say his name to this person, though. I just
Yeah.
wasn't able to finish when that happened.
No.
So yeah, you would hear this dwarf, say Ikrug's name. That you remember a drunken kobold blasting that guy into oblivion in that bar. That was named Ikrug.
It's either you have the same name as another shotgun-wielding drunk kobold that I know, or you are that person.
Yeah, magic.
We are.
Magic change our shape.
Well,
Okay.
all of us are. I believe the spell was called mislead or something.
Seeming.
Seeming. So all of our
Just-
forms have been changed to look like this, but it's just an illusion.
Hey, useful spell. I mean, too bad I can't really.
You know,
I was just gonna say,
Has the other me figured out what we are, or why we change?
Not yet.
No.
Oh, but they do
Not
write
from what
you.
I've heard.
They do write you notes when they have to tell you stuff. So maybe check your bag.
let's start patting myself down. Do I have any of the notes on me?
The last note you wrote was on your nightstand in your bedroom.
All right then.
Well, turns out I don't have one on me unless someone stole it. Which
I didn't
might
see it,
not be
but-
good depending on what's written on it.
I can try and help you figure it out when I have time.
I could. That would be useful, yes.
I have religious magic, Ifrit magic, so I can help.
and you just see this dwarf just start to come towards you.
Yeah.
A real
yeah.
do
Make a religion check with advantage.
Yeah, I was about to ask.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that was
I said Tarask.
Yeah, Trask.
Aw.
I'll let you have it. Okay, they're fine.
Oh.
Christ!
So yeah, Ifrit is the god of fire and death and destruction and war for many tribal races in especially in Zoldad.
And then you think back to the drunk kobold blasting people away with a shotgun. Makes sense.
It makes sense now. Also, you pick a hell of a god to worship. That's a god I can get behind.
He's the best god.
Especially with the fire, like, goddamn.
I say as I like
That's
throw off a random firebolt in a direction.
And then Eager's like right in
that's
front of you.
causing fire
The
as well
fireball.
as pain and suffering.
Yeah.
Eager's right in front of you now, and he just holds up this little book as he like grabs one of your hands and just goes,
Later we read this together when we sleep.
Oh,
I will show you what it really means. And yes, it is that too.
oh yeah, Trask.
And he,
Roll me high or low. Say high or low.
I don't know. Hi.
You shoot off that firebolt. You hit some like desert lizard.
Food!
Can I roll damage? Can I roll damage?
Yeah.
I will say you would have.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry. It seems that anytime I roll to attack, I am just a monster.
What the
And-
shit?
And
And
Ikuk is...
the good roll is always on the other side.
Okay.
and as soon as you do that, Ikuk just gets fat and runs towards this lizard.
Yeah, high or low.
High again.
Oh, you got the 6.
I will say,
Thing is, I'm actually happy you got this 6, because that means you cooked it. So now
I will say
Ikuk
maybe
gets to eat it. And
I
the thing
will
is,
say
you know-
maybe you're.
Can I finish, Kaku?
I'm waiting for you to. Sorry.
Yep.
I thought.
Yeah, just...
Go,
Wait,
go,
please.
shoot, go.
Okay, so Ikuk,
Hello?
Iker, you died.
Hello.
Iker.
Ikru?
So Ikaru just.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hey?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so the good thing is, Iku takes a treasure from every fight. He didn't get to, other than the things
Yes,
what he
he did.
stole. But yeah, but normally it's at the end of the fight. Remember? It's always been at the end.
There was no end. We ran away.
That's an end of a fight. It's a retreat.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's an end of a fight, Kaku. Yeah. You can tactically retreat. That was a tactical retreat, not running away.
All right.
To Ikuk is, you can call it running away if you want to be a coward, but sure. Wait, Kaku is a coward. I'm sorry. I was out of character, maybe. So yeah, Ikuk just runs up and dive bombs on this lizard. It's like,
I'm glad he has some food.
Yay, thank you.
and Trask,
Mm-hmm.
roll me a deck save as he can rugby tackles you. Because he's happy.
Oh my god.
So, I'm guessing that Iku rugby tackles him with that? Shadow?
Yeah.
So yeah, Iku's just...
And this is, thank you.
and he just pets your face. And I hope, and you can resist this, but Iku is going to hug you.
He's not going to like put up a fight for the hug. He's just gonna look at you like, the fuck.
You gave me food. Here's a cookie.
Just pulls
Okay,
out.
Eat. Oh, what's your favorite cookie?
I
Do you
never
have
had one, so I wouldn't know.
6 cookies, 4 cookies come out the bag. Caramel chew, double chocolate, strawberry, and spicy cookie. Well, it's literally a cookie filled with chili peppers. And he holds them all out to you.
Which one do you want?
I mean, I'd like to taste all of them, but also,
Oh, here you go then.
And he just puts them all on your chest. Doesn't even let you finish, just...
Just looks at them, takes the one with the chili pepper, and just shoves it into the entire thing into his mouth.
This is quite hot. This is really hot. Because it's an Ifrit cookie.
Can I roll something to see if I can resist the heat?
Con save.
Like constitution? Yes.
Ah, yay!
You take it like a champ.
Ifrit gives you strength.
this one's really good, actually. I like the heat in it.
Mm-hmm. I thought you would.
It's almost like a fireball in a cookie.
Yee. It's a different cookie. It burns you because it loves you.
Also, I noticed you have. Do I know? Does Trask know what a shotgun is?
Yeah.
Okay. I noticed you have a. Is it a shotgun or is it a blunderbuss?
Shotgun.
It's an actual shotgun,
Yeah.
like
Okay.
a proper shotgun.
Okay.
That's why he can. He actually has a magazine.
Mm-hmm. Alright.
This is very surprising for a kobold to have a proper shotgun and not just a blunderbuss, because they're not exactly. They mostly scavenge and make their own shit. They don't have magic tech weapons yet.
he just looks at it for a second, like,
Where did you get your hands on that, and where can I get myself one of those?
I got mine from a guy who was a real big dick. Till he died.
Wait, the guy who has a big dick or is a big dick? 'Cause,
Well, he was an
Reverse?
asshole. Well, he was
Okay.
an asshole, so I blew him up.
okay. Oh, you blew him up already. Okay, I was gonna.
Well, yeah, when you have a lot of alchemist fire and gunpowder, big thing goes cool.
Alchemist
Chemist.
fire, you say?
Yes.
Do you
And he
have
d-
any?
Yep, he just instantly pulls out a bottle of alchemist fire.
Is that the only bottle you got?
Nope, I have two. And I actually have the thing to make that big boom.
And he pulls out a small barrel of gunpowder.
like, you. I'm gonna roll to I'm gonna roll a wisdom to see if I can keep my composure. Because otherwise he'd be drooling right now.
Go ahead.
Oh,
Jesus fuck me.
damn!
Hmm. So, Ikru, my friend, would you mind sharing some of those, explosive goodies with me?
When we get home, I can try and make some for you. Because what I'm gonna try and do, I'm gonna try and make with my friend. I'm gonna try and make it so both of them are together, and he breaks a cap, and they both the alchemist fire goes to the gunpowder and makes an even bigger boom.
I like the sounds of that. I really like the sound of that, actually.
Yeah, fun.
And he just pats your face. Oh my god! That was perfect timing! It sounded like he could literally spat in his face and like hit a metal bit on his and just was like ding, and he hits the scales.
He's just like,
Careful with that armor.
I'm not wearing armor.
wait, are you not wearing armor right now?
Nope, he's just got his paladin stuff on because remember he's got mage armor on right now.
Oh, right.
But he does still have like his embellishments on it, so he would have like bits of gold and that, and that's
Okay.
what would ting.
Careful with that. You're either going to poke my eye out, or you're going to put that on someone and then I get to burn it onto them. Well, I mean, I haven't learned that yet, but I want to.
You could just get bear traps and then do the thing on that. So when people stand in the bear trap, then you burn the bear trap, and then it burns them too with the bear trap. That's what
Works really well.
that's what my mum did.
That works.
It's it, the Lego.
Actually,
It's fun.
I'm wondering if I could combine that with a thing that could trigger a sort of a pit of fire when the
Oh,
trap gets triggered.
you get hugged again.
While they're talking about fire, Kaku's just gonna.
You have made a
About
mistake.
About what time is it? I'm sure it's night.
Well, here's the thing.
Or is it sun rising?
It looks like it's still early day, and you just left from a place where night just fell like maybe an hour or so ago, and sun looks like it's coming up now here.
Oh no. I just
No,
realized something.
Hey, Kaku.
I think
Kaku.
Yes?
I checked from air and we should be fine as long as we get there within a week.
Okay, but I think we were teleported more than just a little away from Lapis.
Well, yeah, we're in the desert.
Because it was night where we were at, and now the moon's just coming up.
The sun is just
Yeah.
coming up.
I just want to everyone just look at Kaku as he says the moon.
Kaku.
Okay, I thought I heard Shadow say the moon.
No, this is sunrise.
Okay, then he says,
Kaku.
because we were at a place that was night, and now the sun is just coming up.
Well, it's not
The
just
thing
coming
is-
up. It looks like it's like probably been up, like just came up like an hour or two ago.
Kaku, though, but with this type of wild magic, we could have been stuck in the teleportation for maybe a day or something.
Mm-hmm.
So we can't really rule that out.
Or we could have been transported farther.
Yeah.
True.
So I think the best thing to do is just get to town and ask.
Do
Because
That's probably
do any of us have any abilities to fly or anything of the sorts?
Looks too bird.
Hina does, but she cannot carry anyone.
No, she doesn't have to carry.
But as we make our way, I can take a look out from above for in case anything comes by.
That, and also maybe you could see if that big floating crystal in the sky, if we can still see it from here. That would at least be a giveaway. We're close by.
I will say you did not see that at all when you were falling.
I saw no crystal as we were falling. I don't even think we're near the city. I think it's what we're near is a different one completely.
Meanwhile, Ikuro choked on his lizard.
I think we might be in a different
thing is,
country.
That does make sense because Ikut doesn't take the bones out.
Was it?
Because it's the kobold, he can eat the bones. He can literally eat everything in it.
Given the situation, I should be really angry, but I'm not because this is just a typical Wednesday, essentially, for me.
Well, I am gonna ask. Considering it's inconvenient, hopefully we'll be paid a little more.
Okay.
Also,
It's
given the
compensation.
Given the situation, we're lost in the middle of a desert. God knows how fucking far away from Lapis. Traska's gonna be around for a bit.
Uh-huh. Hina?
Yeah.
Do you know, so do you have the signal whistle?
I did give her one.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so while we're going along, I'm going to teach you some, codes what I used when I was in the, when I was soldier. And, you use them and you can tell me stuff while you're in air. Because you can't really talk while you're in air.
That is smart.
Yeah. Basically, like, you know how, birdies, talk to each other? Without being actually talking? Basically that.
Okay.
Why is kobold?
Since we're gonna be up for for a bit. We're probably gonna have to take a rest later.
Mm,
So we might as well get the move on now. Unless I will look around to see if there's any
mm, Kaku.
other like signs to civilization, but he does know that the way that there is a city.
Kaku. As you're looking around, I would say we should go just to there because I figured out how long it takes to get there. If we go a different direction, we could lead into the equivalent of whatever rock slide is in a desert, or like an earthquake.
You mean quicksand or a sand trap?
Did your character know? Wait, do you live in a desert?
I mean,
his country,
I'm a blue dragon.
The country that Mess comes from is a very wild and chaotic land. It's a mix of shit.
Oh, so yeah, he has experiencing a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Quicksand.
How do you?
Or
Does everyone know what quicksand that is?
I mean, blue dragons are known to prefer the desert as their main place, so he's probably read a lot about it.
Jesus.
Because the desert is the one place where you have a big territory that you can fly as much territory.
Yeah, but because of how big you are, you do take up a lot of body heat.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I would
But
ask,
anyway.
actually, does where I come from have any desert there? Like desert areas there?
No. Niflheim is more rocky mountain, kind of forest and swamp type of terrain.
Good, so I don't know much about the desert. Perfect.
Worst thing... I'd say the absolute worst thing we'd find is either another Blue Dragon's territory or, best scenario, a Metallic's territory.
Yeah, I would say the people with the most desert knowledge would be probably between Mest and Arya.
I only know, like, certain things about the desert, probably.
Yeah, like, you know it's definitely a preferred habitat for...
I know trivia knowledge.
Yeah, trivia knowledge, basically. Yeah, you know blue dragons like the desert.
Mm-hmm.
I really love how well this music is just fitting in with the fact that we're in a desert.
I need to turn it
what
up.
I'm
I can
listening-
barely hear it.
Like what I'm listening to in the background, because
Wow, I have to turn it all the way up to hear it.
I posted the thing that I'm listening to in Lapis. But yeah.
You're
So
listening to
should we-
something else.
Yeah.
But
So
we
should
got
we
into
try to
combat and I was
get
going to
the-
use fire, so might as well.
Should we get something to eat before we head out to the city, or... Wait.
it's gonna be a while, so you're gonna need to use rations.
Yeah, and I'd just like to would like Best to say something when Kaku says that. Yeah, Kaku, eating in the desert is not a good idea, as it takes up your water, your body water.
Oh,
So
really?
we'd be better off eating sparingly and drinking sparingly.
Ikru, make a intelligence check with advantage.
Okay.
Actually, make it religion with advantage.
And what's this for?
You'll find out.
Ha ha ha! Natural 20!
Alright. Just as a cleric, you can create water.
Oh, yeah, I know that. and he can
So when you hear Mess bring
purify
that up,
food and water.
when Mess brings that up, he was like, "But I can just create water."
Mess.
Yeah.
And he just like brings up a cup and just comes out of his like just pours out of it, makes a bowl of water in his hand and just puts it in the glass. It's like, here you go.
I did not realize that you had that spell, Ikaru.
I have-
making sure that
oh!
if we didn't, then we would be able to survive.
If it gives everything. Everything.
Including. Okay, I don't know if you heard what he said last time, but he said, yes, Ifrit is the brings fire as well as war with death and
The thing
pain,
is, though,
with that pain and suffering.
fire purifies water. Without fire, you would never have drinkable water.
True, but
Ifrit
he's
gave.
just more on the whole part of
Yes,
Ifrit
but
is
the thing
more
is-
the war,
Oh yeah, no,
God,
I'm just
or
telling you that's.
just pure carnage.
Oh yeah, and then you
He's
see
he's
Ikru
not-
make water.
Also, given the fact
wait,
that
wait. I've actually got a way to make this actually a lot more thematical. Actually, make it look like he's actually using Ifrit power. He actually puts his hand on the floor, uses a small bit of fire to heat up the sand, actually lifting the water underneath the sand bed, and turn it into steam. So when it rises out of the sand, he then condenses it into a bowl of water, and then puts it in the glass. And he has purified food and water, so he could just purify it.
also given well, I guess we're not really gonna need this, but in case it gets cold, I can make bonfires. I say as I
Um,
not as an
Anyone-
attack,
The
But I
good
just
thing,
create a bonfire.
the good thing, though, in a desert that's going to actually out of character, the people who know about desert, it gets really, really cold at night.
Yeah.
Like really
it's
cold.
Basically like living in. It's basically like living in a heavily snowed area, or an area that gets heavy snowfall. It gets freezing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Like
how it
I
does
know
that.
out of character, but like, yeah, I know out of character, but Trask doesn't because swamps. So
Yeah. I mean, I guess Mest will point that out.
Funny
Look at, yeah.
Funny
Yeah,
enough,
just
you would
like
actually. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, he looks at Trask and just goes, "That's actually going to be very useful as during the night, deserts usually end up going below 0 temperature. Like,
wait, really? How the hell does that work?
heat.
I don't know. I'm not.
When,
I don't know planets. It just does.
when there is a lot of heat, it's at night, because there's no the heat temperature changes. Like basically, when you have a really big fire, and then you put the fire out, or there is now no fire, so the air around it gets really, really, the temperature goes down, and because the temperature went down, it gets cold, and because there's a lot of space, it gets really cold.
Hmm.
And that's basically what happens, but with Ifrit, San.
yeah, he as he's like listening to you explain, he's just gonna try and do something. Shadow, will this work? He's going to like just pick up some sand in his hand, kind of disperse it out, and throw a firebolt through it, not a fireball.
What are you trying to attempt?
Essentially, see if I can use the sand to because if I can, then I will pocket the sand. I mean, I'll pocket sand regardless, but I will pocket the
To
sand.
make glass is what you're trying to do?
No. Firebolt through, basically pocket sand. Poof. See if I can make it a little bit bigger. The explosion of the firebolt.
Oh,
Or more potent, either way.
I think you're thinking of like a grain bomb or something.
Essentially.
I'll say you wouldn't be able to. You wouldn't be able to gather enough sand or have a condensed enough area with to really make that work.
The thing about that, they purify some of that's purified sand. It's specifically ones that are very compact, and it's been gone through a machine to purify it.
Oh well.
I do wanna.
He's gonna pocket a bunch of
I
sand
do wanna
regardless.
ask-
Because pocket sand.
When I was able to see the bit of the city, was the city surrounded by forests or all desert?
It still looked, from what you could tell at that distance, was desert. So it looks like a desert city.
So this isn't just another part of the city. Blech. Sorry, rephrase that. So it seems it's a desert city, because while I was in the air, that's all I saw. Or is that wrong?
I know.
Real quick, Tarask, reasonably, 1 pound.
1 pound. All right.
Okay, what was it, Mist?
I was just gonna ask, does this desert look familiar to me?
Survival.
Sand.
Survival. Okay. Oh, that's not good. That's only a +1. 19.
Okay. This does not look like a desert you're familiar with.
Okay.
This doesn't look like Gungan Desert.
Well, I can tell us one thing: we're nowhere near Gungan. Thankfully.
What's a Gungan?
Ikaru, I have told you about my home country. You should know the name of it.
I know, I'm just messing with you.
So then we should head to the city so we can actually find out where we're at then.
If we don't head to the city, I would call you dumb.
Yeah,
Because that would be dumb.
it's the only sign of civilization for as far as you could see past the horizon.
Yeah. If you wouldn't go there, I would leave.
Okay.
With the woman. Just like nope.
So are you okay to travel, miss?
It makes her she's okay to travel.
I mean, if she's not, then one of you can just carry her. I'm pretty sure my good old buddy there, Mist, can do the job, right, Mist?
You ever call me buddy again, and I will break your spine. We are not friends, Trash.
All right, buddy, I won't
really
call
do
you
not
that.
like you.
He just says,
All right, buddy, I won't call you that anymore.
He just begins to just make his way over to Trask.
So, as they're talking, Iku's
I'm gonna. By the way, I'm gonna mirror image real right as he does.
So what did she say?
I can walk.
I can just do this, and Iku summons a horse.
How many of those can you summon?
1. That is 1.
He's a one-trick pony.
You hear and then Iku picks up the shell.
Kaku does laugh at that one.
Oh no, that was out of character.
Damn
Oh,
it.
then you hear
Who left?
as Iku somehow.
Freak, you
Right,
haven't said
I'm-
anything in a while. Are you okay?
What?
I'm here.
You haven't said anything in a while. Are you okay?
I'm fine. There's just nothing for me to really say.
Well then, let's head out then.
Mister, you get on, Hussy.
Is
Come with me.
sure.
And do you want to hug?
Did you hear me?
Who are you talking to?
Sure.
And
No.
Iku gives them a hug. And I will roll persuasion to see how good the hug is. Can I do that?
Yeah. Persuasion hug. Hello?
Hello?
Hello.
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 Crew?
Ikru. Ikru, you die. Goodbye, Ikru.
Well, he's gone. We'll have to leave him behind.
My mum was telling me to be quiet and she kept on talking. She wasn't leaving. Okay, so what do I persuasion I can
Yeah.
roll, right?
Yeah.
18. And guidance. 4. 22.
It's
Yeah, he's Iku. Of course he's going to use the guidance for a hug.
it's good hug.
Ifrit. Yeah. Does it actually make her calmer though? And because that's what he was trying to do, basically help her relax. Even though they're in bad situations, she has people to protect her and look after her.
Yeah, she seems to loosen up a little bit. Not as tense looking.
And Iku gets on the horse because it goes down to his level. Gets on, and he keeps it down at that level to let her run, so she doesn't have to climb up.
Yeah.
Okay, is everyone ready?
Yeah.
Let's head out.
Let's go.
Okay, let's go. Oh. Enter-esque.
Was that me?
We have fun.
And Iku goes.
And real quick. Let's see.
Oh, and you know what? The main reason I did this. If we run into combat, Iku's just gonna leave on the horse because he has a land vehicle check of 8. So he's gonna be able to get away from most things.
I will say, during when we do have to camp and do watch, Kaku's gonna be reading that ledger.
Oh yeah.
And Iku's gonna be teaching Gina.
Oh, and here I got some for you.
Yep, that's my boy. And he's eating. That's when he's eating. Because yes, it's an Ifrit
From
horse.
hell of a boss.
Yeah, it's an Ifrit horse. It doesn't eat normal things.
It eats coal.
It eats meat.
Nope. Yep.
The horse eats meat.
It's the souls of the town.
Alright, I'm gonna have to go now. It's
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
no.
yeah, it's
Okay, bye-bye.
but yeah. So
Wait.
As you and the girl get on the horse, and the party gathers their shit and makes their way out toward the city that Kaku spotted. That is where we end the session.
as they start leaving, Trask just fires a firebolt at the camera.
Roll to hit the camera guy.
Yes. Firebolt don't fit. Okay.
So you missed. The camera guy is mortal.
Yeah, no, the camera guy has the armor class of Infinity.
No, he actually does have an armor class, but it's 99. You can still hit him with a nat 20, but you have to get a double nat 20.
I will use my
Do
fucking
we
wild
have,
magic switch if I have to.
Do we level up?
Yes,
Or not yet?
actually.
Yes!
You see what I get next?
You know what?
I'm
I think
taking
I know what I'm going to use for my level up.
Shadow.
I'm taking average, and I have 69 in health.
Nice.
Shadow.
What?
We need to talk at somewhere between the week because of the moment the stuff happened.
Yep, and I got something with for Kaku as well.
Mhm. This is going to be fun because Ikuki's evolving. Literally, is going through a Pokemon evolution.
Yeah, pretty much.
Dun 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 dun.
But instead, it's just a fireball going off.
So
That's how Ifrit followers evolve. They just explode.
but yeah, so the party, you are now level 7.
Yay!
Good. So now I can start giving everyone bardic inspiration, essentially.
Oh, you're going Bard?
No. Wild magic, boy. I got some real fun shit.
I do love that you've literally called it Ifrit Horse. I'm so happy.
I'll see you guys later.
Yep, later.
Later. So yeah, we're level 7 now. Yay!